Yo. Welcome back to Blazy B, where I'm blazed and I'm B. Oh my God. Okay. So I need to talk about smut. Anybody else read smut, watch smut? I like that it's like a craze now because, yeah, I feel like back in high school when I was a horny little girl and I read 50 Shades of Grey and I was just like, damn, I want that. And like I watch so many rom-coms. I have just these things in my brain that I would love to happen that are just insane expectations. Insane expectations. And I know this, but in my brain I'm like there's some guy out there that's going to do these things that I want, that I'm not going to tell you I want, but you should just, you should just fucking know that I want these things because I am obsessed with these rom-coms, this fucking smut, this like slow burn sexual energy is just a fucking ride. Anybody else? I mean, like, who? And here's the thing. So I tried to be a reader. I am just not that big of a reader. It's hard for me. Um Bad comprehension, but listening helps so much. In college, I like figured this out and I would rent out my textbooks audibly and then I'd read them at the same time and it helped tremendously. Like tremendously. So it's like, okay, audiobooks. This is my jam. And I just get sucked into these audiobooks. And then I went on this cross-country road trip and I was like, yo, Kiana, I know you're a big reader. Tell me what you read. And she's like, listen, I listen to some shit. And I'm like, okay, come on. And so I got some books from her. I think, okay, I went back in my Libby history. If anyone has Libby, it's amazing. It's a library app and you can rent books, audiobooks, and like reading books um, through the library. Sometimes you have to wait. Yeah. But oh my gosh, for them to be like free and you just like kind of check in, check out, really nice. So, and they download, so out of service, not a problem. So I took these on the road and I had these all downloaded, ready to fucking rock, not knowing what I was getting into. So it's like the Spanish love deception, that was great. The flat share, cute. People we meet on vacation, good. Beach read, great. The hating game, whoo, that was good too. And I still have like a lot more. So if anyone has smut recommendations, fucking fill me, please. Fill me with them. I'm ready. And now that I'm just like baking in the basement and I don't need to talk to anybody. And usually like I kind of keep my ears open. But when I get into it, I've been reading all the Bridgerton series, like that whole thing. Oh, there's so much in that too that like gets you going. So I'm just like at work making fucking scones and muffins, just listening to this smut, like just salivating, just, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Men take fucking note. This is what women want. We want these like little games. We just want to be acknowledged, but be acknowledged like a sexual goddess we are. You know what I mean? And these men in these novels, and granted, they're definitely written by women. It's like this is what we want. This is not expectations. Again, remember. So, anyways, this shit doesn't happen in real life. My brain wants it to. My body wants it to. I want it to. I wholeheartedly want this to happen to me, but like it never does. And I feel like I don't put myself in the situations for that stuff to happen. That's like not real life. This shit doesn't happen, but it does. But it does. And I'm here to tell you that it does. There are things that happen in real life that just seem like a movie scene. And it's pretty great. So I'm about to talk about smut in real life. If my mother is listening to this, please, thankfully, please respectfully get off. You are no longer welcome to listen to my sex life. Anybody else? Let's go. So the other night, a Friday night. I'm out with a girlfriend and we're just like having drinks at a bar. Super fun, amazing, awesome. We're talking about real life shit. She's just like a real homie, a really just like down to earth human being. Tell it like it is. Love this bitch. So we're out having a drink. It's after work, Friday, vibing. And we go to this place, bar, okay, great. There's food, and there's like one guy that's like, running around doing all these tables. And I know him from like a previous experience, like through work stuff and just like meeting him. And yeah, work event. I just want to make this very vague because I do live in a small town. Ah! But okay, so I know this guy from like past stuff, work events. There's always been like a flirty vibe, like whatever. And then I go to this bar kind of often, and I feel like when I'm there, not even kind of often, but I go for these events there, and so I'm always dressed like to the motherfucking nines, and I always see this guy, and he always compliments. He's always very sweet, and like we've always just like, whatever. Probably for the whole time I've lived here, 2 years or so. I would say like a year at least. This has been like a just touch base, nothing at all. Love. I'm a whore for attention. Remember, guys, I'm a whore for attention. So like, one compliment, and I am just like sent to the roof. That is all I need. I am a simple girl with insane expectations of rom-com movies in my brain. But totally normal. Totally fucking normal. Yeah. So at the bar with the girlfriend, this guy is walking around making sure everything's okay, curious if we're wanting food. And then I'm like, yo, food? And she's like, yeah, we should probably do some food. So, but we needed a menu. Okay, great. And he says something there about my appearance or that I look good, or I don't even like remember, honestly. Do not remember. And my friend is just like taken aback. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So he like leaves. Okay, great. And he's like turbo around this place. So he leaves, and I'm like, yeah, dude, like I would get into that. I absolutely would get into that. And she's like, yeah, what the fuck? Like came out of nowhere. Who is this guy? Needs the backstory. So giving it to her, and it's just like, yeah, I would, but like I am not an initiator with men. I'm just not. I'm fucking not. I kind of zone myself. Like I'm just broing out, and I want to be at that level with a partner that I can bro the fuck out. But I guess guys aren't into that sort of shit. So then I like, I'm just me, and then I'm not going to make a move. Or if I do, it's like completely ridiculous. And yeah, not like cute. I don't know. I don't do anything. I bail. I motherfucking bail. Um, or it's like, hey, want to go get high together? Yeah, cool. Friend zone, done. So comes back to the table, and he's smirking at me. I'm smirking at him. And my friend's like, hey, she wants this too. She's like down. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. And he like goes, okay, set the scene. And like takes me through like this kind of makeshift, like not date, but like excursion outing, kind of hot, like whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, like my cheeks are getting red. I'm like, oh my God, hiding my face. I'm seriously, for being as a motherfucking confident goddess I am, men make me just like, I just want them to come up to me and be like, you're really pretty, and I think you're hot as shit. And you're cool and funny, and I want to take you out. That's all I want. Nobody's going to do that to me. But maybe someday. So, of course, I'm like, if a guy is an initiator on me, I am pretty much down. If I find you attractive and you're giving me vibes and you're kind of doing this whole little dancey dance, yes, you are working for this. I appreciate the effort. Why not, Excuse me. And so, anyways, she's setting the scene. Oh my God, I'm getting bashful. I'm like, hide my face. I'm done for. I am losing my shit. And my friend is just like a giggle monster. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. This is like happening. And then he's like, come with me. here, come with me, come with me, come with me. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And so I'm like, yo. And she's like, yeah, go, 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 go. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? He takes me into the elevator, just start making out, full going for it. Only ones in the elevator. Go to another floor and it's completely dark. And we are going, making out. It's just like happening. I'm getting like down the neck suckled, shoulder collarbone suckled, down to the nipping suckled. And I'm just like being worshipped in the dark unexpectedly. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This isn't real. This is amazing. Like what? Soaking this all in. This man is into me. This man wants to give me everything and can't because this is in this area. And so it is just like this pure just rage of emotions and ecstasy. Like, I mean, I was in heaven getting just like nommed on. Oh my gosh. Like hips up, nommed on. And amazing. And then he's like, okay, we got to go. Okay, cool. Bet. Back in the elevator, make out sesh. And then boom, gone. Yeah. So I'm like, holy fucking shit, what the fuck just happened? I go back to my table. I have a drink and I'm like, well, that was great. I detail the occasion. And she's like, holy shit. So later on, um, after he hopefully washed some hands, came back. We had some din din, we had some drinks. We were vibing out, and I'm just like on top of the world, you know. Holy shit, that just like happened, and now I'm back at dinner. This was like a short, less than 7-minute experience, I would say. I mean, it was tight timing and fucking invigorating. And I'm like, oh my God. So we're just having a grand old time and we are conversing. We are talking about real life shit. And it's like, okay, this guy tonight, like what's the vibe? And he's like, hey, we should meet up after I get off. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I give him my number, put it on a little card. And so then we're texting. He comes over later and it's very anticlimactic. Oh, you guys, it was like, oh no. I think I was just so hyped for like that whole experience. It's like the chase that's so fucking good. That's what these books are. That's what this like, there's so much buildup. And then this is like, oh my gosh. And I mean, like, whoa, whole take you by surprise. It goes through every single thing that you kind of want and then comes over after and we like kind of get into it. And then it's like, I'm just like not into it. I don't know if I'm tired. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. It just like it wasn't what I wanted after that magnificent, you know, nom down. So, you know, so he's not here long. I basically was like, yeah, I'm not really into this anymore. And he's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, actually, really? Like, I'm sorry. He's like, no, I'm really sorry. Like, I can't pleasure you. Like, very sweetness. And I'm like, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. And he's like, okay, chill. And then he got dressed and left. And I had the rest of my evening to vibe out. So, it's like that chase. Like I honestly understand why people cheat. They're not happy in that situation. And something else is so much more exciting. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you should cheat, but I understand why this like chase, this moment of just sneaking around. There's so much like when you're in a public place, you are doing things you probably shouldn't be, and you're like this is something new. Oh my gosh, the build up, and then you're just like, holy fucking shit, this is real life. But then like the actual thing of it and the actual responsibility for cheating, especially, is like not, no, fuck that shit. But yeah, the chase is fun. I feel like marriages, they use the chase to like keep it together. You kind of got to get into that zone to keep it alive. So I totally get it. But it was really sad that it was anticlimactic and not, I wish it would have like been this like elevator continuation of greatness, but it just wasn't, and that's okay. And I'm honestly glad I said something. I'm trying to be more verbal as a just as a woman. Like, don't why are we gonna not suffer through that, but like why waste my time if it's not working? Like, it could have gone on for a while and I play the game and do the noises and, like put on a show. We can all do that. But like, why? Why? Not being like selfish, but kind of, but like, fuck it. You're in my place. This isn't my vibe. Me. Next. Get the fuck out. And that's okay. I feel like this is what dating is these days. And then people get just like sucked into like, that's mid and it checks half my boxes and we're just going to roll with it because they don't want to be like, yeah, nah, GTFO, bro. I'm trying to learn. And these books are very, yeah, very insightful. I'm like, well, learning sexual strategy, learning male tells, I feel like, and just what I want and telling someone what I want. We can't read minds, and neither can they. So I wish they could. And we would be totally just like banging all over the place, having a grand old time. But I just need men to approach me, or I need to like grow some balls and go ask some dudes out. But come to me. Come to me. Why am I being whiny? But you know what I mean? Like, fucking, let's do this. I want you. I want you so bad. Anyways, I'm done. Yeah. If anyone has any smut recommendations for more of this to just like consume and absorb in my brain, please send it over. I want all of it. Any of it, all of it. And men, I want it to happen in real life. So if you could just like, be a big city guy moving back home, cutting trees for his family farm and want to settle down with some crazy hippie bitch that's funny as hell. I'm here for it. Put out my Hallmark dream. And some smut along the way. Get it? All right. Ciao, ciao for now.